Oh. So a lot of times in life, bro, we be wanting to do so many things, man. We want to do this, we want to do that, we want to start this new hobby, maybe we want to start this new habit. You know what I'm saying? We have this new skill that we want to learn. You know, we have something that we interested. And a lot of times in life, it's like we want to do so many things, or we want to get so many things done, but it's like we feel like we don't have enough time. You know, we always say we don't have enough time. Well, I have 3 ways how we can make time, or how you can make time for yourself, how you can make time for those habits, those skills, those interests, those hobbies, things that you've always wanted to do, right? So the first thing that we have to realize, or the first thing that we're going to do, is we're going to understand that everything is mental, right? We're going to understand that it all starts in the mind, it all starts in the mental first. So the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to stop telling yourself you don't have enough time. Stop telling yourself you don't have enough time to, well, my camera's kind of cool. You don't have enough time to do this. Stop telling yourself you don't have enough time to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you tell yourself that you don't have enough time to do something, the more that you're not going to make time to do that thing that you want to make time for, right? So let's say you spent 2016, it's been 10 years since you've been telling yourself you want to start a clothing brand. You've been wanting to start a clothing brand since you were however old you were. 2016, it's 2002, well, not 25, but it's 2026. So it's going to be 10 years, right? It's going on 10 years since you've been wanting to start a clothing brand, and you have yet to start it. It's because mentally you tell yourself, yeah, I want to start the clothing brand, but I don't have enough time for that. Or you don't believe that you can even, or you don't trust that you can even start the clothing brand. So everything is mental. So first, like I said, we want to stop telling ourselves that we can't do something. Stop telling yourself that you can't get something done. Stop telling yourself that you can't do this, right? Start trusting yourself. Start, having faith. Start knowing that you got this, knowing that you can be a clothing brand owner, right? And not only that, when the more that you tell yourself, or the more that you change how you start thinking about yourself or thinking about something, you change it with something that's positive, like I can do this, or I will, the more thoughts that you're going to have that's positive about that said thing. Eventually, you're going to have thoughts that's going to be like, okay, well, I want my clothing brand to be like this. I want my clothing brand to be like that. And that goes into our second thing. Now that you know that everything is mental, now that you change your way of thinking, or how you think about you making time for yourself, the second thing you want to do is you want to set aside time for yourself. You want to set aside time for the things that you want to do. And what that looks like is basically, let's say for 10 minutes every day. It can be something small. You can start off small and gradually, build up, right? You don't have to go headstrong in with like 2 hours. Like set aside, like every single day, set aside 10 minutes to focus on your clothing brand. So whenever you do have those thoughts of, okay, I want my clothing brand to be like this. Okay, I want to make socks. I want to make shirts. I want to make hoodies. Okay, I want my shirts, my socks, my hoodies to be like this. I want them to be like that. You start to think about these things. You start to, or if it's like working out, let's say you want to work out more. You have thoughts like, man, I want to start working out. You might literally have a thought like, man, I want to work out today. Whenever you have that thought, set aside time, whether if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, set aside time for that day. As soon as you have that thought, if you can't do it, as soon as you have that thought, make sure that you set aside time, 10 minutes to work out, right? Whenever you start to think about doing these things, or whenever you start to think about whatever it is that you want to make time for yourself, that's when you need to act on it. That's when you need to do it. Don't wait until tomorrow, because if you wait until tomorrow, you're going to wait 10 years later again. Do it now, right? Do it present. Set time for yourself to do it now, even if it's 10 minutes. 10 minutes of working out today, 10 minutes of stretching, 10 minutes of thinking about your clothing brand. 10 minutes is nothing. It goes by fast like that. And for 10 minutes, when you write down something about your clothing brand, you think about your clothing brand, if you do it for 10 minutes, it's going to make you want to do it for 20 minutes, because you get lost in it. You get lost in doing whatever it is that you want to do for yourself. It's like it's like, wow, I done spent 10 minutes thinking about this. It's like, I really want to think about it more. So now that's what comes in. You gradually start to spend more and more time with yourself. So basically, set aside time for yourself looks like, let's say you work a 10-hour shift. You get 8 hours of sleep, you work a 10-hour shift, that's 18 hours, right? That's 18 hours right there. They say you got 24 hours in a day, so you already know. You know, you already know you got 24 hours a day, so that's only 6 hours that you have that's only 6 hours that you have to do whatever it is that you want to do. But 6 hours is a lot. That's still a lot of time. You can do a lot in 6 hours because you don't even have to spend an hour on it. You see what I'm saying? You just have to trust or believe that you can make time for it, you know. Just so that's what the second thing is. Now, the third thing that we're going to do is we're going to spend less time with others and spend more time with ourselves. So I know you like hanging around your family. I know you like hanging around your friends. I know you like to, maybe you like to party. Maybe you like to, I don't know, you like to be everywhere but where you really need to be. And it's like, I know you want to go out and party. I know you want to go out and have some good time with your family and your friends. You want to be at every family function. You want to be at every party. You want to be at every gathering with your friends. You know, you always there. Now, when you do this, you're not spending time with yourself. You're spending more time with these people than you're spending time with yourself, basically. So you have to understand that in order for you to really do whatever it is that you want to do, you have to spend more time with yourself. Recognizing that is understanding that, you know what, I might not be able to go to the family function this week, or I might not be able to go to the family function this Saturday. I might not be able to hang out with my friends this Friday. And that shouldn't even matter, because your friends is always going to be your friends. Your family always going to be your family. Y'all always going to have that bond and that connection, right? Or y'all always should. So if you spending time with yourself, that shouldn't stop the bond and the connection that you share with somebody. And if it does, it's not worth it, because what? But anyway, so you see what I'm saying? They always going to be your friends. They always going to be there. The function, the family gatherings, they always going to happen. Right? It's okay if you just miss one. Trust me. And it's okay to miss the family gathering and to focus on yourself. It's okay to actually spend time with yourself. It's okay to stay at the house and to work out and to stretch. It's okay to not go to the family gathering and go to the gym. It's okay to get clothes and print on them or make designs. It's okay. Right? It's okay, because whenever you look back into your life, you like, man, I wanted to start my clothing brand. It's like, man, I haven't even started my clothing brand. You look back up, it's January right now. You're gonna look up, you're like, man, I want to start my clothing brand. You're gonna look up and it's gonna be August and you have yet to drop your clothing brand. It's because you spending more time with these people than you spending time with yourself. It's okay. Like I told y'all, it's okay. It's okay to not want to be around people. It's okay to not always, you know, go out with these people, because your bond and the connection that you have with them, that should be way more than you always going out with them, right? You always got to make time for yourself. You have to make time for what it is that you want to do, because this is your life. This is not their life. You understand what I'm saying? This is your life. You want to do this, you want to do that, and in order to do this and do that, you have to make time for yourself. It's okay to make time for yourself, okay? It's okay to be selfish with your time. It's okay to want to be, it's okay to want to not go out, okay? But anyway, these are 3 ways right here that you can make time for yourself. 3 simple ways, 3 things that you can do today that's going to help you with yourself, and I guarantee you it'll make time for you. But this is Maya's Elevated. Every single day, man, we just elevate. Every single day I'm elevating. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, because I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. Tune in for more of these videos, because I got more videos like this on the way. Like I said, don't stop. Make time for yourself.